Okay, so this is a brand new 2022 Princess F55. And I've been trying to get on one of these for ages, but I can't, or I couldn't, because they've been so popular, they're all sold. And this one's sold too, but we can have a quick tour and show you around. This boat has got every single option ticked. So let's go and have a look. Okay, so if you come aboard, I'm going to show you the cockpit, which is really spacious. Now, what people love about this boat is its shaft drive. So that's engine, gearbox, shaft, propeller. And that keeps the weight low in the boat and it makes the handling fantastic. So for that reason, I love this boat. So you've got a big spacious cockpit and it's got a high-low platform. If you just peep over there, that's a big high-low platform there. And as you can see, we're filming at the show, so there's salesmen busy all over the place, as you can tell. It's the end of the day, so everyone's had a long day. Right, so I'm going to go through some of the extras on this boat, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages of extras, and the price, can you see the price there, Brandon? It's 1.8 something million pounds, Inc. VAT, which is very reasonable. And you can't have one anyway, because you have to wait. So, let's go inside and I'll explain some of the gizmos that this boat has got. So, in here, you've got the hatch there. Can you see the hatch there? Which comes down, and the glass doors that open here. And what I love is these door handles are very good at handing. You can hang your coat on it, which is all the salesmen have been doing because it's really quite hot today. A really spacious dining, well, it's not a dining area, it's the galley area, and actually the dining area is there. So you've got aft galley, and you've got a lot of space here. You've got a full height fridge freezer, and we have got, you right there? Full-size fridge freezer. We've got a lovely oven, and you can put a dishwasher down here too, but I'm not a great fan of dishwashers that are that small because, I mean, you know, there's no point. Plus you lose a cupboard, so I don't advise you have a dishwasher. But look at this lovely space, and what I love is the feeling of light in here. Look at those white cupboards. I've painted those cupboards white to make it all just feel so light. Now, it's got a high-low table here, which that was in coffee table mode, and if you press the button, pardon me, goes into dinette mode. You can obviously stop it wherever you want. God, that goes high, doesn't it? That's going ridiculously high. Let's stop that. Leave that there. And you've also got a button here, which puts the TV up and down. Look. So people love that. Beautiful sofas, really, really lovely sofas. A great feeling of space. And then as you come forward to the lower helm, this boat has got one of the best ever, well, it's got a lovely dashboard, but I was actually looking at the window. It's got the best ever shout window. And I know there's quite a few people about, but I think we're going to have to test it. Oi, get the fenders in! Which people, that is a good shout window. And we've also got one over there, look. So a really nice space. And look at this dashboard. We have got variable thrusters. So I'll explain about these a little bit because people keep asking. You can push the thruster over to the right on the front and the back, and you can press these buttons here and it will hold it at the level you want. So if you're alongside a quay, you could just put a little bit of thruster on bow and stone. It will hold the boat against the quay side without you having to stand here. So you could, I mean, I don't advise it, but you could just leave those on and then go and grab something quickly. So they're really, really useful. The boat's got a Seakeeper gyro stabilisation, which I've explained before. You've got this lovely glass dash with all the normal things you get on the plotters. You've got the gauges, and you've got the Volvo Penta instrument panel here. Now this boat has also got, can you see that there? It's got a little joystick as well. Now it's shaft drive, but that will control a computer which will use the thrusters and the engines to move the boat sideways. So if you can't drive a boat, that's a really nice extra to have. Everything here, again, as always on a new Princess, beautifully made. Look at the stitching on here. And also, I would just like to point out, this has got the Allure pack, which is about another 20,000. Can you see the stitching on here? Look at all that. Really, really beautifully made. You know, and that is what you get when you buy a 2022 Princess. Absolute beautiful quality. So let's go down below and I'll show you the rest of the boat. Okay, so we're going down below, and in normal Princess fashion, all the buttons and switches, the trips, the shore power are all here. I've gone through these in other videos in more detail, but basically you control how the power is used around the boat, how the generator is used, how the air conditioning is powered. You've got all the battery banks, engine start, batteries, domestic batteries, and then all the trips. But also we've got this really nifty, this is new for the last year or so, climate control system. So look, you can press these buttons here and you control the temperature like your car. It's really quite good. Or whatever, it works lovely. So this is a 3-cabin boat. So we have got the master at the stern, we have got the VIP at the bow, and we have got the starboard twin. So I think we'll start with the VIP. So in here, the detailing continues. This is walnut satin wood. You've got a wardrobe and quite a large TV fitted too. But just look at all the details. I'm not going to open many cupboards because there's dozens of them, but you've got cupboards everywhere. Look at that lovely headboard. You've got an escape hatch. I bet you didn't think it had an escape hatch. That's an escape hatch, so you can go out the roof if you need to in an emergency. You've got a little dressing table here, which is lovely. This is not included. And you've got here access to the Jack and Jill bathroom, which, as you can tell, is another stunning piece of Princess design. Now, a lot of you have been saying that I should continue with the floss test because it's a good idea for you to get an idea of how big the bathroom is. Except the only problem is I don't know if this towel's going to be big enough for the floss test, but I will give it a go. Yep, there is plenty of room. Look, I've got absolutely no problem here. Look, I've got loads of room. So this boat has passed the floss test. I can't fold towels, so I'll leave that there. It's really, really nice. I love these bathrooms. You know I love these bathrooms. Just absolutely perfect. Loads of storage too. Okay, so we're now going into the twin cabin, which is on the starboard side. And it's got these twin beds. And can you come in here? Look, we've got this little button. I haven't demonstrated it, but if I press it, let me just get out of the way. Oh. What's it? Let's try again. Oh, okay. Right. Doesn't want to play ball today, but really, well, normally this bed, excuse me, electrically moves here. And you move these spectacles and this lovely clock, and the bed comes across to make it into a double. Now, the hatch up here, I've shown you these before. These go under the dashboard if we're lucky. I haven't looked yet. Yeah, there you go, look. Look at all the wiring up there. Beautiful. Oh, it smells nice too. Look, you've got a little drawing board, look. And this tells you, this just makes it easy to fix things. If they go wrong, they never go wrong. But things never go wrong. But if you do need to, you get in there. There's a lovely wardrobe in here. So, oh, do you want to see the wardrobe? There's the wardrobe. It's not very exciting. So let's go down. Oh, there's a TV there. TV there, yeah. So let's go down and I'm going to show you the master cabin. So from that cabin, we then walk aft. That goes back up to the saloon. We walk aft and go into the master cabin, which is typically Princess. It's absolutely beautiful. And look, I'm 6'1". Look at the space I've got. So I've got a few inches there. It's just got loads of room. And also what I like at this boat show, we haven't put so many cushions on the bed in a row that you can actually get on the bed. But look, so actually the cushions aren't overdone either. They're going to kill me because I've messed this all up. Bags not included. Oh, what are these? So look, it even includes some nail clippers. Look at the window, lovely window. That was me when I was younger. Lovely blinds, opening vent. It's got loads and loads of space. Big wardrobes here. But I'm going to save the best till last in this cabin, because you might have seen a glimpse a second ago. So I'm going to go over there. If you just pop over there a second. It has got twin sock sofas. Now I'm so excited because I haven't been on a boat with twin sock sofas. So it means that you and your partner can both sit on separate sock sofas at the same time and do your socks. Or you can do your right sock on this one. And then, as I will demonstrate, you can do your left sock on this one. And what a lovely, lovely idea. I can't believe they've thought about me on this boat. So it's got twin sock sofas, loads of headroom, and it's a really, really nice boat. Love the windows, love the glass. What's not to like about this? Oh, one more thing. The bathroom's here. You got your ensuite here. Let's have a little peek in there. Not as big as the other one. I won't do the floss test. It does pass the floss test, but it's just a little bit smaller. And then as we go back out, I've got something to show you here, which is, if it's got it, yes it has, this boat's got everything. It's got a Neff, oh it's not a Miele, it's got a Neff washer dryer for when you need to wash your clothes. So this boat is truly stacked. You wait till you see the Flybridge. Okay, so if we walk back through the boat, through the lounge area, through the galley area, into the cockpit area, and back up, we're going to go up into the Flybridge. Don't worry about those signs, ignore those signs. Right? Oh no, we're not covering it over, we've got to cover it over. Okay, so it's near the end of the day, so we're starting to cover the dash over. Can we just have a little peek at the dash? Sorry, Chris. So this is the dashboard before we cover it over. It's the same as down below, and there's your joystick for people who can't drive. And we've got the thrusters and everything else. And then we can have a little peek at the, that's fine, we can cover that over. And then we've got the Portuguese bow with lovely seating. And while we're up here, you can just have a look at the show, look. And you can see, look, we're putting covers on the other boats. Lovely upholstery. I'll just move this bag quickly. You've got beautiful tables. You see that? Isn't that lovely? And it's got a really nice barbecue. I'll tell you what, you've got to be careful when you're barbecuing. Just make sure you don't go down the emergency chute. But you've got space in here, sink, all the amenities, as usual, all beautifully done. And also, I want to show you, that's the life raft, isn't it, Chris? That's the life raft storage there. So that's where that goes. And on here, we have got, that's the TV aerial, that's the GPS aerial. Then I don't know if you can tell, this is the radar scanner here, which is, does it tell you on it? Is it Garmin HD or something? And then we've got that spotlight. You know, on the dashboard, we keep seeing that kind of thing that's got, you know, buttons that go round. That controls that spotlight, which, as you can see now, has got lovely LEDs. The price of this boat also includes a new Williams as well, which is, I think it's a 345 sport jet. Look at the lovely teak floor. This boat wishes for nothing. Is that English? It doesn't, it's got everything. But I want to show you something else in the cockpit because a few of you have asked. So, some people ask what these are. These are stern winches and they're about £4,000 for two. But what you do, can you see that little button down there? You flip that up like that, and then you use your toe. What's it? I'll stand here. Use your toe, and you press that, and I can then pull the rope in. It's designed for med aft to berthing, and it just makes the boat easier to pull back onto in the berth. Really, really nice extra. Not needed in the UK, but a really nice extra. So, this is the engine bay, and it's huge. And it's got a big generator. It's got the Seakeeper. The Seakeeper, by the way, is underneath here, underneath my Rolling Stones socks. It's quite a big bit of engineering. We've got air conditioner units here. There's quite a lot to it, to be honest. You see they're still busy putting covers on that there. Can you see them? So if you pass me the phone, I will quickly show you around the engine bay. So there's the generator. We've got the charger here. I don't know what that is. We've got battery box there. Now here are the engines. Look at these. Let's just get down. God, yeah. God. It's got twin Volvo D12 900 horsepower, D13 900 horsepower, sorry. And look at these, they're absolutely beautiful. This is all the switch gear, the exhaust, gearboxes. There's a shaft there, look. That just goes through. There's some of the electrics. Let's have a bit more look. Down here, God, it's quite warm down here. Imagine if it was. That's a fuel tank, so that's your starboard fuel tank. You get an idea of how big the fuel tanks are. Look. There's the other one. I'll just check the litres, how many litres they take in a second. Each engine has got twin dual fuel filters. That's your fire extinguisher. More filters. Oil fill-ups down here. And here. Look at all these filters. It's absolutely beautiful in here. There's the exhaust. Really, they're emergency stop buttons, so you can turn off the thrusters, one for bow, one for stern. Look at all the looms. These are all labelled. That's one of the exhaust mufflers there. Lots of heat insulation and noise insulation. So a really, really nice space. So we will go back up here. So this £1.8 million Princess F55 is shaft drive. It's 3 cabins. It's got beautiful detailing. It's got the allure pack. Hasn't got the hardtop. It's got the electric bimini. It's pretty much got every other extra, including the Williams, which isn't shown. Seakeeper. It's got the crew cabin, which I haven't shown you either. But it's absolutely filled to the rafters, full of extras. I really love this boat because it's a really nice size, 55 feet. It'll be a great handling boat. The freeboard's quite low. You've got the mid-master. And I just think if you want a good seakeeping boat that's got 3 cabins and you can afford to pay the asking price or thereabouts, then this boat has got to be on your shortlist. And I think also, if you look at the design of it, it's quite conservative and subtle, and I think it will date very, very well in the future. So it's definitely in my top 5 favourite boats. I really, really like it. All the fuss about. I mean, all you do, I mean, how difficult.
I can't do that.
You're doing it all wrong.
No, I'm doing it right.
Feed it all in.
Yeah.
Go on. What are you doing? This is this side.
Oh.
This is that curtain that's got to go over there.
Oh, shit, I've done it the wrong way.
Oh my God.
Look, this is what happens when no one helps me.
We're going to be here for hours. You're trying to put the left hand on the right hand.
Well, it all looks the same to me.
You've done this for the last week, haven't you?
But it
so sweaty.
Okay, go.
Go on, give it a yank.
Okay. It's so much easier when you've got someone else to help. Do you feel me now?
No, don't be silly.